Hello guys, welcome again. Ayorim Shegun is my name, your social analyst. And yesterday I made a post on my Facebook page on the need for Nigeria and the rest of African countries to have an identity, an economic identity to be recognized and taken serious among the leading countries in the world. And actually I got some responses, I got some comments from my friends asking me what do I mean by saying we need an economic identity. It's very simple. For period of years, for a long time now, majority, or let me say African countries, have always been dependent on Western countries, on all the global leading economic countries in the world for survival. And seriously, this has really not helped our situation, because I keep saying that the more we depend, the less powerful we become. The more we keep depending on interventions, foreign help from all these foreign countries, the likes of Canada, the likes of UK, the likes of US, and China, as the case may be, the less powerful we become, the less powerful we become when it comes to economy. And yes, I mean it, until we are able to identify, or let me say create an economic identity for ourselves before we can be taken serious. Sometimes I always say this. Most of this time when we see our presidents or the African leaders, when they attend all these global economic summit, I see no need for us to be there, because I'm very sorry to say this, because we are just, sometimes all these countries, they see us as beggars because we don't have an identity. We don't have any, our presence there is just as a beggar, because most of the times we get all what we are there for is just to beg for debt cancellation, for more interventions on health, on political affairs, on social affairs, and some other things. So until we are able to create an identity, maybe we have something that, oh, this is what Nigeria is known for, before our presence in the global summit, economic summit, can be meaningful. For every leading country in the world who are leading in, economically, they have an identity. Talk of China, talk of China government, talk of the Korea government, talk of Canada, talk of UK, talk of Germany, talk of France. So all these countries, they have something they are best known for. When we talk of African countries as of today, majority of our appliances, are being shipping from Chinese government, from China. Majority of our gadgets, majority of our phones are Chinese made as of now. So that's an identity, right? So, and when we talk of maybe health matters, when we talk of medical aspects, you are talking of Indian government. They are doing well when it comes to that. When you talk of maybe heavy equipment, you talk of Japan government, you talk of Japanese, you talk of Germany, they produce majority of those equipment, all those generator sets, all those things that we use in our homes. So that is an identity. And truly, Nigerian government or the rest of African countries must also try to have an identity, something they are known for, something that we are best at, something that we produce that can really showcase us, that can really sell us out to other countries in the world. By doing that, we will be helping our own economy, at the same time contributing to the development of the world. For instance, I always say this. There was a time when agriculture used to be our identity, but we lost it. And it is so sad that even now you see countries like desert who are not even good when it comes to agriculture. They are where we import our agricultural products. It is very sad. So it used to be agriculture before now, but we lost it. Majority of our governors, majority of even the federal government, they pay less attention to agriculture, because even the local farmers, they get little help. My state, Ekiti State used to be a very good when it comes to agriculture in the olden days, but now the reality is very sad. So until we have this identity, until we become a global manufacturer of a thing, maybe a product, maybe a service, maybe anything, before we can be among the leading countries in the world, before our presence in global summit, economic summit can be meaningful. And I keep saying this, I don't know, African countries are richly blessed when it comes to agriculture. It's very sad, seeing us importing rice from Brazil, from all these places. We have a fertile land, naturally blessed when it comes to agriculture. I don't know, maybe we should go back to this identity. It used to be agriculture, like I said. We need to boost local productions. We need to boost our agricultural productions. We need to support local farmers. Local farmers should be helped, should be supported when it comes to agriculture. This, I think, can be our economy. Can be our identity when it comes to economy in the world. This can really be our identity. We need to go back to it, honestly. And by doing this is just one of the ways that we can, be meaningful, that we can have a meaningful effect, meaningful impact among the leading countries in the world.